Knitting a gauge is an important element in any knitting pattern, especially when you're making a garment. Knitting a gauge is what will tell you if you're using the right needle, getting the right stitches to the inch. Without knitting a gauge, your garment can come out too big or too small. So for starters, this pattern gets a bulky gauge of 3.5 stitches to the inch. So for my gauge, I cast on 18 stitches and knit a swatch that's approximately 4 inches wide by 4 inches tall. And when you're done knitting your gauge, you're going to want to take it off the needles so that it doesn't get skewed by the needle. And when you're measuring a gauge, you'll notice that you need the 4 inches because anything close to the cast on, the edges or where the needle is, will curl and skew, so you won't get an accurate gauge. So then I'm going to take a 2-inch measure and I'm going to place it in the center around the stitches so that I can count the stitches. And what I'm counting are these little V's as you go across. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.5, which is just the right amount of stitches to the inch for this project.